G'day folks, welcome to Big VTV. Great to have you with us. Youthies and...
What?
Well,
I was here last week.
usually... Oh, we are? Oh, you were too.
There's there's no word association with him and Youthies.
No, definitely not. But you call it Toolies when they... Okay.
Yeah.
Is that what it is? Okay. Welcome to the Toolies show.
What are you then?
Sponsored by Home Hardware.
No Beth this week, that's what I'm trying to say.
Yeah.
She's taking a bit of a break. She'll
Sunning
be back next
herself.
week. Is she?
Yes.
Well, gone down to Wilson's Promontory for holiday or something.
Yeah.
Youth League One, man, let's get straight into it and let's talk about the propellers, the Jets. Now, we put it on them last week, the Jets, and we said they had to respond.
Good. You made Beth talk about her cousin.
Spoke to the coach there and just said, hey,
Double A.
lift your game. And I'll tell you what, the Jets lifted in a big way.
Responded.
68, defeated Werribee 49. Well done.
What a turnaround.
Well done to the Jets.
Turnaround.
When they met in round 6, Werribee won by 28. So that's officially
incredible.
a 47-point turnaround. And as much as the acid was on Sunbury this time last week, it's on the Devils right now.
No question.
The acid is on the Devils.
No doubt.
Because they've been absolutely touched up in this one. Werribee held to 8 points in the last quarter. They shot 5 of 17 from the foul line.
Is that a theme? Oh, I don't know. Maybe it's an Achilles heel.
Well, it was obviously a big problem on the weekend. Harrison Sam, the flying tomato, had 19. Mitchell Lush had 18. Really didn't have anyone else go with him.
Yeah.
Well done, Jets.
Yes.
We put it on them and they responded. And you know what?
That's what they're capable of.
And that's what we're capable of. There's nothing better on this show than, kicking a dog while it's down and seeing it get back up and growl the next week. So well done, Jets.
McKinnon.
Holy moly.
Wow.
People flying at the moment.
113 points, which is incredible, defending Preston Ball. 41. And
Do that after.
the Cougars shot at 52%. They had 25 assists, 26 steals. The Steelers had 33 turnovers, which I think was largely due to the McKinnon defense. It was a 66.
You just gone out on a limb and just gone with
No,
that.
but in one of the other shows, we spoke about Coburg's defence forcing Keysborough into turnovers.
Yeah.
So, 66 to 26 first half, 47 to 15 second half.
Foot on the
The
throat.
question is, do you think Western Port maybe use like 2 next season? I think that's something.
Can't hurt.
Yeah.
If that's... Yeah.
If that's the
I think
team,
that's probably where they're at.
They've got to go away and rebuild.
Yeah.
I mean,
Well, a lot of
they're not getting better.
A lot of their players have played up.
seniors.
They had to play up.
No, yeah.
So it's been a
Like
snowball
Ricky
effect.
Dehan
Yeah.
is gone as on 10. Speedman, all those guys.
But look at this for some numbers. Ben Eyre, 29 points. Jordan Gear, 20 points, 5 assists, 5 steals. Max Cody, 17 points. Nick Laycock, 13 points, 5 assists, 6 steals.
Ben Eyre had 29 in 19 minutes
Yeah,
too.
very good.
Ben
It was very
good
close, and he was
basketball
very
player.
close to blue carpet this week
Yeah,
too.
right.
Really close. Mind you, that was
like
probably the hardest week.
Oh, well, there was so
to
many
make
great
blue carpet.
performances.
I mean, Vanessa Power only put away 49 points.
Just made it.
Cabana only put away 41.
Just made it.
Regan Hill, 11-11. Ben McAvoy, 11 points, 11 turnovers.
It was
He still got a double-double.
Benny wasn't playing footy for
He wasn't the VFL.
Hawthorn
He was
on
no
the
playing VFL.
weekend. Okay, all right.
King City, 59.
Oh, it's just
sorry.
right there.
My bad.
Now, stats that matter last week
Yeah.
spoke about shooting percentages. McKinnon Youth League One men were the only team in the entire Big V that were leading all 3 shooting percentage categories in their division.
That's
The
awesome.
only team.
It's amazing.
My question right now: can they? Will they? Should they win the Youth League One men title? My answer is yes, yes, and yes.
I don't think the Westerville game has anything to do with it. There's no relevance.
1 week at a time.
Yeah, of course he will.
1 week at a time. Here we go.
Can you hold on?
No, what have you got to say?
Yeah, you sure you can give me?
Is it a yes or
Maybe
a
if
no?
I could just.
Is it a
I
yes
just
or a
want
no?
Well, their first game would be against
No,
somebody
he's
who will
coming.
have no mums.
You know, he gets more annoyed when people cut him off than anyone in the whole world.
That's
No, I
right.
don't.
Go.
Hot kettle black.
Go.
Yeah. This has no bearing. This game has no bearing. It's not a reflection at all.
Yeah.
Yes, I think they should win it. I think they're the most talented team.
Yes.
And I think they'll go and do it.
Yep.
I think they have what it takes.
I agree. They're the team to beat.
They got the coaching. They've got the team on the floor.
Well, the coach never turns up.
Yeah, what do you... I joked with him, Ash Cookson maybe should have been coach
From
of the
the
month. Yeah, he wasn't having it.
Go. Cube
He's
City.
talking to you.
I'm frozen out again. See you in a couple of weeks.
Cube City. Go.
Hume City 15, I lost to Kilo 76. It was a 27-15 last quarter by the
Yep.
Thunder to ensure they have the win. Joel Smith, 21 points, 14 boards, 4 assists. Matt Spencer, 14 points, 6 assists. Simon Magic, 10 points and 12 assists.
Not bad when you can bring Joel Smith back in here.
Yeah, I know. Hume City made a fair go of this.
Yep.
It took a big last quarter from Kilo to get it, but fair effort by the Broncos, but too good. Too good.
Now, we talked last week about the fact that Altona Sunbury battling for 4th position. This is a big game. Well, Sunbury turned the competition on its
What
head
a
with a win on
weekend.
Saturday
Yeah.
night.
Yeah.
Backed it up on Sunday with a 77-70 win out at Altona. 34-19 first half
Did
by the
nothing.
Jets.
Yeah.
Great weekend for them. Harrison Samu had a great
Flying
weekend.
Tomatoes back.
24-7. Nathan Baker had 13 and 12. Jacob Formosa, 23 points, 8 rebounds, 3 triples for the Gators. Tom Georgiadis had 18 points and 3 triples. Well done, Jets.
Yeah, great weekend.
win. Yeah.
And now you got to keep it up.
Yeah.
Don't just rest on that one.
Yep.
Speaking of teams that I've got a
Yeah.
lot of time for at the
A lot of
moment.
respect for this
How
one.
good has Camberwell been? Take us through
Yes,
this.
Campbell 80 knocked off the Vikes 78.
Beat them twice this season, I think.
Yeah, and I think they've won something like the 4 of the last 5 games. Blackburn led by 10 at quarter time. Then the Dragons were up by 4 at the half, which means they won.
Just held it off.
Which means that they won the second quarter by
Yeah, fair bit. About 14.
country. Eddie Burke 18 and 15. You know what Baker's doesn't, and you know he doesn't.
Who?
Eddie Burke,
Can
18 and
make.
15. Regan Ibbotson, 19 points. Liam Ireland had a great game, 20
Ireland?
points.
Is it Ireland?
Ireland.
Okay.
Liam Ireland, he had 20 points. He shot a really good clip too. Luke Rosen, 18 points. Tommy Williams, came straight off. He was building a deck, and then I think he's Tommy Williams is the guy that was on like the Bet Homes and Gardens or something, wasn't he? 16 points. You don't watch TV. Too old. Bendigo 86 knocked
That's the
off.
worst joke in the history of history.
Tommy Williams.
There's obviously a
Do you
few-
know who Tommy Williams is?
Hey,
Do we know who Tommy Williams
We're
is?
obviously throwing peanuts today because I've got some monkeys on this show. Yes, we know who Tommy Williams is, and that's the worst segue ever.
Ever.
He was building
Ever.
the deck on Brett Holmes and
Ever.
Gardens, and he came straight from.
Ever.
Ever.
I think that's a big
Bum,
call. You made
bum.
some absolute shockers.
Let's go to
inside.
Bendigo.
Yeah, right. 86 knocked off the
Good
pace
win.
of 69. Nothing to see here. Neither team are going to make finals.
How many rebounds were in this game?
117.
117 rebounds.
Yeah, there was another one in youth
Ten
girls that was
rebounds.
absurd as well. Daniel Hansen in rebound, 24 and 20.
Dub.
That's
Yeah, automatic.
right.
pick up.
5 triples. Jake Wilcox at 24. Damien O'Keefe 17 and 8.
Well done, Bendigo.
Nothing to read there. Let's go to the ladder.
Werribee 12 and 3, McKinnon 11 and 3, having won their last 8. Sunbury 12 and 4, Keilor round out the top 4 at 11 and 4. Altona 9 and 6, Whittlesea 6 and 8, Campbell 6 and 9. They've won 4 of the last 5. The Dragons, Blackburn 5 and 10, Bendigo 5 and 10, Hume City 4 and 9, Western Port 0 and
Yeah, Western Port, not a good season for them.
God, wouldn't Werribee be looking over at Keilor and just be feeling a bit worried if they meet after what happened last year in the grand finals?
I don't think they'd be feeling a bit worried. I think they'd be feeling a lot worried. McKinnon, are they still have their Thursday night catch up down at Sev Lev? And
Well, I don't know because
Slurpee-
they train
Slurpee time?
before us now instead of at the same time. So I don't
He's
see.
been excluded
They
from
may
the
very well do it, but I'm not. No,
Only
they're
reason
not
I
still
ask-
there when I'm finished at 10:30.
the only reason I ask is it's about -6 at night at the moment.
Yeah,
the
I
old
know.
Slurpees would be a bit of a.
Well, no,
Fuck.
often it's a dollar coffee, but they're pretty yuck. Or
Oh, g'day, get right out there.
get some chips or a pie with great.
Nice,
I was
nice endorsement of 7-Eleven's coffee, written and spoken by Cal Chambers.
Have you tried it?
Big V.
Have you had it?
Oh,
Have you had one?
I've been warned off it. I know this guy that said it's pretty yuck, so I'm not going to have any.
I wouldn't.
Saturday
There goes
night.
the naming rights sponsorship.
Yeah, that's right.
Jeez,
Saturday,
you were so close to slide that one off too.
Saturday night games in Youth League One men, 0.
Take the night off, boys.
It's all about Sunday. Ooh, there could be some decent action.
No, they've got to go to bed early because they've got
No,
Sunday
no,
games.
out and about. Yeah, youth men. We're talking youth men
The
here.
McKinnon boys wouldn't give that to.
No, youth men
Well,
clearly.
go out.
Youth men clearly tell their coach on a Sunday that they were to bed early. When we all know damn well they were out till about 3 in the morning. You know, how it works.
mates, 18.
Yeah, oh yeah, best mates 18. No games on Saturday night.
Yeah,
Sunday, Altona Keilor.
Keilor.
I think Keilor will
Boys are
get
back
it.
in town, boys are back in
I
town.
think
Thunder.
Keilor will get it, but it's going to be a very close contest.
Werribee Blackburn. Werribee bounce back.
Oh, I reckon Werribee might come out pretty hard in that one.
Yeah.
Camberwell Bendigo.
Camberwell.
Camberwell.
Yeah, why not?
Like the Dragons?
Why not?
Like
Me too.
them.
Won 4 of the last 5,
Yep.
make it 5 of the last 6.
Yep.
McKinnon, Hib City.
Easily the Cougars.
Cougs.
Huge City were okay on the weekend, but
Yeah,
I think this will be ugly.
Whittlesea, Western.
Whittlesea.
I reckon Whittlesea get it. Western Port won't
Cool.
win a game this
Youth
season.
1 women.
So,
Is that where we're at?
Yeah, we are.
yeah.
Yeah, McKinnon 40 lost to the Giants. 58. Coburg continues charging along, having won their last 5.
Just stop there. There you go.
McKinnon actually started the ball game really well.
Yeah.
They were shooting the ball really well.
Who cares? They lost by
After that,
Who cares?
it was no.
They lost by 8, mate. Don't even worry about the start. They
The
lost
Giants
by
held
8.
McKinnon
It's about the
10
finish.
points
It's the finish
during
that
the
matters.
middle.
You know that,
Cal,
don't
they
you?
got 10 points
What if you
across
finish?
the middle 2 quarters.
No, that doesn't. That doesn't.
It's what the score is at the end.
They
Yeah,
shot at
that's
19% for the game. They scored 10 points across the 2 middle quarters.
That's what I was about to get to.
Oh, okay, sorry.
No, but you know what happened?
Andrew Gaze.
You know what happened?
Yeah, go Gaze. What?
Cut off. I don't know why I came
14
back.
points, Alana Procrack 13 points, Megan Hendry 10 points.
Sulking now.
Move on. Hey, listen.
No.
Warrandyte are the reigning champions.
Yep.
Okay,
Very observant.
they're up on top of the ladder in their conference at the moment. So lots to like about Coburg at the moment.
Yeah, and you know
Obviously,
who's you know
Yeah, you'll
Warrandyte's
take
bogey
Coburg to
team
beat
is.
Warrandyte in the job.
Warrandyte can't beat Coburg.
I said last week, if Warrandyte and Coburg meet in the grand final, Coburg will win.
I know.
And let's not write off Werribee yet.
No, why wouldn't we write them off? Go.
Warrandyte
It's a segue, by the
61
way.
have defeated Werribee 56. It was the top 2 teams from each conference and a really good tight competitive game.
5 points in it.
Mark Herschel 15 points, 10 boards, 5 steals and 1 block. Great job. And Saunders 19 points. Ellen Patterson 14 points.
There's something
Jas-
funny about saying Saunders.
No, it's alright.
Oh, right.
Just as a party 19 points. Tegan Doyle 14 points. Great game.
Just as a party.
And I don't. She had a party. She would have been partying after that.
She had a party.
I don't think Werribee had Georgia Tauschke either, who's been
Oh,
playing in
yeah,
the
she's been
seniors.
really good, yeah.
So I reckon she's qualified for
Yeah.
the youth year. She's a very good player. Tauschke?
Shaping up for a good final series.
I think so. Yeah. There you go.
Yeah,
Ask
no,
questions.
I can't remember the
Hey, I'll tell you one team that's in form right now, on the back of one of our. You want to put that in front of my face?
Sorry.
On the back of one of our favourite players in this competition.
Gators.
Take it away.
Gators got up over the Jets by 561-56. They led by 3, the Jets going into the last period, but couldn't hang on.
Yeah. So hang on or hang her? But anyway, go on.
Well, you laughed at that one, did you?
That was good.
God, you jerk.
One of our favourites on this show. And you said after about 4 rounds this season, I think she was your tip to win MVP.
MVP.
And you know what?
She will.
You were right.
I know.
Well, let's say who it is for our viewers at
I
home.
just get my voice recorder out and get you to say it, and I'll play it before I go to bed every night.
Oh, that'll get you excited.
Yeah, I need to
Well,
calm down.
tell us about her.
Alicia Carden-David
Yes, ACD.
absolutely torched the Jets like she has everyone else
Yep.
in the league this season. 24 and 15, and Sam Frego had 10 and 11 at 4 Sunbury.
In all seriousness, outside of probably Grant Johnson, maybe in state champ man, I don't know whether a player has appeared more in Saturday or Sunday Stars
Than ACD.
on Big V
Oh,
Live
yeah.
than ACD.
Yeah, right.
She's been there just about every week.
McKinnon bounced back the next day, heading down to Rosebud and beating Southern Penn 55-50. The Cougars
needed
put it
that.
together with a 35-23 second half to
Yep.
bounce back and get the win. Michelle
I'm
West,
not convinced.
Westy.
7. Megan Hendry 10 and 10. Emily Rylance 16 points, 20 boards,
Well done.
great game,
Yeah.
3 trays.
Yeah.
But good win to
I don't
McKinnon.
reckon Erin Hastings played on the weekend.
No, she played on the Sunday.
Did she?
I would imagine they're just managing.
Managed.
I don't think you can play when you're coming back from knee. You don't want to play back to back.
No, fair enough.
Tell you one team that's been a little bit inconsistent.
This is
lately.
the weirdest game ever.
Why?
Have you seen the stats?
Well, tell us about it.
Hawthorn 56 went down to Crow Bay 62. Great win, Stingrays. Absolutely phenomenal.
They're doing really
Great job.
well.
They're
Arch-
third.
yeah.
Arguably their best win of the
Yep.
season. Bob.
And it came in a weird, just a weird set of stats
Well,
for
take
the
us
Magic.
through the weirdness of
So
this.
the Magic shot at 18% from the field. It's an atrocity.
18%?
Like,
You
that's
reckon-
gross.
Yeah, you reckon Hannah Lowe would be-
55 fouls. 55 fouls.
You called in the
They-
game?
On, yeah,
Okay.
on the game or
Yep.
Hawthorn?
No, called in the game, I reckon.
73 free throws.
So you'd be dreadfully unlucky if you got 55. That's like your old team fouled out, mate.
127 rebounds.
127 rebounds. I think Hawthorn had 73 rebounds.
Their
or something
shooting
like
clip,
that.
Hawthorn shooting clip, 18%. It was actually 18 from 100. That was their clip.
Offensive rebound.
73. So it's just like bang, shoot,
Yeah.
bang, shoot, bang, shoot. They're hitting like 1 in, what's that? 1 in 6.
Oh, I don't know.
That's
It's
ugly.
gross.
That is
Amelia
ugly. And they
Downey,
lost, by the way.
and a host of absolutely dominant players. Amelia Downey at 11. Brooks Skorjanic, that was sarcastic. 11 points. Ash Rosenfeld, 9 points, 14 rebounds, 3 blocks. That was a pretty good line. Caitlin McCarthy 18 and 11 for Hawthorn, and Emily Hewitt 9 and 17.
I wouldn't have tipped that. I thought Hawthorn.
Yeah, nice win to the Stingray.
So well done.
Whittlesea 68 went down to Craigieburn
Yes.
82. 67 turnovers in the game. Like, honestly, girls.
Pacers
I
had
don't-
37 and the Eagles had 30.
You know what? If I coach youth league, I tell like whoever the point guard is, don't pass it, just shoot it, because then you can't turn the ball over. You can't, and you'll probably win because the other team will.
67 turnovers in the game.
Cracking defense from both.
Oh,
What's happening? What's happened to this sport?
yeah, no, come on. Look, just squeeze it. We say it all the time.
You know who wouldn't have done that? Just Wayne, because we love it.
No, Wayne, you would have done that.
18 points, 6 steals, and 4 triples.
Wow,
Tiana Lee
Wayne.
Rabides.
Not really
Don't
sure
know
how
what
she
she
went,
got.
but she's
Well done.
Played well. Come on.
Good on your team. Shona Brooks 12 and 10. Kate Scott for Craig Whittlesea.
Yep.
Had 17 and 19.
She's been okay, Scotty,
Yeah,
this
yeah.
year.
Pretty good effort. Caitlin McLeod, 15 points, 6 boards, 5 steals,
Nice
4
line.
assists.
Tiana Lee Rubides did have a very good game.
Yeah, fantastic.
We just
Good
missed the
on
stats on
you.
there.
Good on
Kilo 48 went down to Campbell 60.
Kilos 31 turnovers.
No!
Holy cost.
No more!
Turnovers.
No more!
Jamila Georgie 14 and 7.
Ooh.
No other Kilo player above 9 points. Let's get onto the ladder. Carroll Conference.
Can we
Warrandyte
just send some
13.
love to Jamila? One of our favourites.
Georgie, yep. Warrandyte 13 and 1. Coburg 12 and 2. They've won 5 in a row. Hawthorn and 10 and 5. They've lost 3 of the last 4. The Magic.
They've been very ordinary.
Yep, McKinnon at 10 and 5, that's the top 4. Campbell 6 and 7, Southern Penn 5 and 9. The Vikings yet to win a game, Zip and 14. In the Watson Conference ladder, Werribee 10 and 4, Craigieburn 8 and 6, Crow Bay 7 and 6, they've won 3 in a row.
Work Stingers.
Altona 6 and 9, they've won 3 in a row on the lead
ACD.
up. Keilor 5 and 9, they've lost 5 in a row, dropping away a bit. Sunbury 4 and 11, Whittlesea 3 and 11.
Is there any other team in the entire Big V sitting in 4th position on a ladder that has a record of 6 and 9?
No.
It's pretty bad, man.
Saturday, here we go, round 14. One game on Saturday night. It's Warrandyte and Whittlesea. And I
Warrandyte.
think the home team will win that rather comfortably.
Toughy Sunday game. Campbell, Coburg.
Coburg.
Hey, how many blocks do you want from March Saturday night?
What
What were you happy with?
5.
5 blocks.
Yeah.
March watch.
Come March, get the
Block
job
watch.
done.
Block watch, okay.
Campbell, Coburg. You
I think
go, the Giants.
Coburg will win that. They're
McKinnon
a very
Werribee.
good team.
This could be a first round.
I think Werribee will win
Werribee
that on
for
the road.
So do I.
Officially,
It's taken
officially
how
for the
long?
first time
That's not
ever.
true.
It so is.
Oh, it's got to be up there. It's got to
Callum's
be up
tipped
there.
against McKinnon.
And you
I'm
didn't even
pretty-
think about that. You
I'm
didn't
not
even think about it.
No, I'm pretty unconvinced about McKinnon. Unconvinced?
Yeah.
Crow Bay, Southern
I'm
Penn.
not convinced.
I'm not convinced by that.
I'm not
Crow Bay,
convinced.
Southern Penn.
Hey, that's a landmark moment on this show, by the way.
Yeah.
I've done that
No, you
a number of times.
Crow Bay
I've had
win
things
at
stuck in my car because of it.
Craig and Blackburn.
Craigie going to win it home.
Yeah. Whittlesea, Altona.
Altona.
I think Alicia Carden David will
ACD.
defeat Whittlesea.
Yep, that'll be
Yep.
their 4th in a row.
And
Kilo 1.
Kilo Warrandyte.
Warrandyte to win on the road.
Cool. Fifth league 2 man, last one.
5 games to go.
Go.
Chelsea 77. Awesome win over Kesey 66.
They needed to be
They
able to beat
really
Chelsea.
did because they dropped right out of the top 4.
Yep.
It was Kesey's first loss in 7 games, proving what a great win it was to
I
Chelsea.
know you weren't here, but I think Chelsea dropped from 2nd to 5th,
Oh,
and they've just jumped from 5th to 2nd.
crikey.
Brad Murphy at 17 and 13. Prince Dell 15.7 boards, 4 assists. Josh Hearn, Amy, who was good the week before
Yeah.
Warrandyte, had 14 points. Richardson 7, Walker 7, Taylor 0 points.
Look at that for.
Really,
Well, there's just 3 of their big players from the
Oh,
week before
right, okay,
were
yeah.
all held.
Okay.
really good win to Chelsea.
Yeah. Let's go down to Mornington on Saturday night. Mornington 76 lost to Casey 83 in overtime. A scare for the Cavs.
They did a bit.
Sean
Got it done.
McKinnon 13 and 19, Ryan Sinclair 14 and 13, Alistair Parker had 15 points, Aaron Bauer had 15. So good work, Case. Just shout it around. Jacob Smith had 21 points and 5 of 5
Nice
from
shooting.
downtown for Mornington. Breakers pushed the Cavs all the way. It was
They
good.
did a good job.
Let's go and have a look at what Keysy did on Sunday. I think they might have bounced back.
They did in a
I
big
think
way. They
Smith
demolished.
getting a bit of a rev up.
Oh yeah, right. Demolished Craigieburn 80 to 43. They finished with a 32 to 6 last quarter, so that just
Step on the throat. It's like we like it.
yeah, it's good sign I think for a group to be able to do that. Matt Walker 17 and 17 and 4 assists. Josh Alley 10 points, 11 boards, 5 assists. Dominic Bruno 12 points for the Eagles.
Dominated the boards, Keysy, in that game. Big win. Warrandyte on Sunday, Nath.
Yeah, they played Chelsea going down 70 to 77, so Chelsea get their second good win of the weekend. Set up by a 30 to 14 second quarter. Venom did get back to 4 points within a minute to go.
Very, very close finish.
Yeah, they've been alright.
Storm.
Maybe they fouled, so maybe
Chelsea got to the line and went 22 out of 36 compared to the Venoms 11 of 18. Brad Murphy good again with 16. Macajal 16 points and 5 steals. Nick Spicer 15 points, 3 trays. Jack Cousins 13 points. Liam Evans 12 points and 4 assists. Good effort to Warrandyte, but I think Chelsea are back where they should be.
Good weekend for Chelsea.
Yeah,
There's
needed
no
that.
question about
Rounded
it.
out, Southern Pen 59, went down to the Giants 68. The Giants hang on down the stretch for another win.
24-17 last
They've been
period.
very good, Coburg.
Yeah, nice. George Dracopoulos had 10 and 10. Corey Bond 18 points. 4 trays. Can we get 11
I don't
Sure.
know that, so I don't know that many people tip Coburg to make the top 4 this season.
No, they've
They
been
are
great.
right in it.
They've been fantastic.
Right in it.
Yeah.
Casey 10 and 3, Chelsea 10 and 4, Coburg 9 and 4, having won their last 5. Kesey 8 and 4, right behind them Melton and 8 and 4. Warrandyte maybe still a chance, maybe 7 and 6. Craigburn 6 and 7, Southern Pen 4 and 10, Mornington 2 and 11, Corio Bay 1 and 12.
I don't know if the top 4 will change. I know Melton and Warrandyte are in there, but
Yeah, I think I'm with you. Yeah,
I don't know if it'll change. Here we go, round 14 Saturday games. Casey, Craigburn.
Casey.
Casey.
I think Casey. Hey, I'm going down to Casey to do Big V live. Yeah, they got
Is it
triple
triple?
header.
Must be. Yeah.
Yeah,
Must
trips.
be. Is it?
Yep.
Trips. Okay. Chelsea, Melton. What are you trying to say?
Chelsea,
Hey,
Melton.
I'm not doing 3 games.
Hey, hey.
I think Chelsea will win on
Chelsea
Sunday
be a
night.
good game though.
Yeah, Chelsea.
A really important game for Melton. They've got to win that game.
Sunday game, Kesey,
I
Melton.
think
Morning.
Easy
Cougars
get
are gonna
that.
roll on.
Coburg, Warrandyte.
I think Coburg
Could be a good one.
Coburg,
Could be a good
That would
one.
be a very good
Giants
game.
for
Coburg
Melton.
in form.
I'll just go Coburg. Coburg, Southern Pen.
Crow Bay.
Southern Pen. They put up pretty good effort against Coburg. I'm going for
And
that.
where's Coro Bay State champion on Sunday? Are they
What
playing
are they going to do? Drop Marley?
They've got Chris Eichler.
No.
So, no, they're not playing, so I'm going to go Coro Bay to win at home. Coro Bay to win at home. So
Yeah,
we're
right.
on that one.
Good on you.
Are we finished? Is that it?
That's it, mate. Wow.
On the week.
Long week.
Great week. Round 14 coming up in Big V. Get out and support the Youthies.
Yep.
Love the Youthies. We'll see you next week on Big V TV.